Once again, I will stop sharing. Yes.
Yeah.
So do we have to expect them here in the Zoom? Otherwise, they will be directly taking part in IFB PU Live. It's not audible. Hello?
Yeah, they will connect. They are connected. Few of them are connected.
Okay.
So yeah, you can begin. They will also be hearing. Yeah, yeah. They are connected through audio also. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Arun Gauraram, and it's wonderful to come to take this webinar series, to be a part of this webinar series conducted by Parola University, Gujarat. And this is about film making techniques. So filmmaking techniques actually talks about many things, which actually starts from camera techniques, usage of lights, usage of sound, usage of the production units, the work of the producer, the work of the director, the work of the cinematographer, art director, production designer, and sound craftsman, and so many other people, including actors, will be a part of this. As we are aware, the cinematography techniques like different shots, like extreme long shot, mid shot, and close-up shot, extreme close-up shot, would be a part of the camera techniques. I'd like to share you a video through which we can drag you to explain about how to see this. One second. Screen share. Is it viewable?
Yeah, you can maximize and then start playing. Yeah.
Look at the camera techniques, extreme wide shot. Okay. So normally they used to make it as an establishing shot when to introduce some character or object, like wide shot and mid shot. You show the mid part of the human or mid part of a object. This is medium close up. Everything denotes some meaning in it. It's not just close up, mid, or extreme long shot. There is a meaning to convey through the characters. This is a very basic video, but through which you can understand how effectively you have to communicate. There are rule of thirds, which is in photography. This applies in cinematography as well. So you have to make the position like this, and this is a wrong position. This is high angle. The position of the camera will be in the high side. Okay, the object will be low. This is low angle. Camera will be in the low level, and object is in the high. Over the shoulder shot, you keep the camera on the shoulder, and 180-degree rule will also be applicable here. And you use the right side of the first person and the left side of the second person. It shouldn't be opposite to that. Otherwise, it will confuse the audience. So they follow 180-degree rule. Followed by, and this is correct. So lens compression refers to shift focus, where you want the attention of the audience to go, which is to the primary object or in the foreground or in the background. You're adjusting. The cameraman knows it well. So based upon the suggestion given by the director, he will adjust. This is called a lens compression or altered focus or shift focus. And this is pan from left to right. You're moving the camera, and tilt. You're moving the camera from top to bottom. Crab shot, tracking shot using tracking, focus pull with a slow motion effect. You're slowly focusing, and the focus is in the foreground and the background right now. So there are different editing techniques like jump cut. Instantaneously, you cut all the objects instantaneously. You show for a microsecond or for 1 second to 2 seconds or half of a second, and you're immediately jumping to the next. Match an action. You're showing an incident. He's beating that guy and he's falling down, and you want the audience to look at that guy. You can assume this guy as protagonist, the down fellow, the beating guy is the antagonist, and in the point of view of the protagonist, you are looking at that guy. And slow paced editing in the frame rate, 48 frame rate. In the digital era, it's all easy. Slow paced editing. This is kind of fast paced. Color grading. So there will be colorist, there will be conformist. So on the editing desk, it will reach the DI, digital intermediate people, from conformist to colorist and colorist to conformist. And finally, it will be finalized with the help of course, with cinematographer. So you can change the look and feel of the objects or characters. So transitions, slowly fade in and fade out, and different effects you are applying. Different transition effects. So sound effects. You're using mobile phones to take films these days. With advanced mobile phones, with Android phones or Apple phones, they started making films, and there's different kinds of microphones like cardioid, super cardioid microphones, shotgun mic, lavalier mic, and condenser mic, where they are using. So this is a kind of shotgun mic. Microphone is different kinds of microphones. Boom microphone. This is shotgun. Condenser, used in recording studios and all, very sensitive microphone. This is one way, unidirectional. Sometimes they use bidirectional, sometimes the omnidirectional microphones they use. Depends upon the requirement. This is lavalier mic. They keep it in the collar phone, so it's called collar mic, they call it as sometimes. And something about lighting. So this is light of the extension of photography, and as you know, in photography there will be key light, fill light, and backlight. So sometimes two lights they will use. Sometimes in the 3-point lighting they will use all the 3 lights. The 2-point lighting, only 2 lights will be used. Sometimes one side completely shadow and one side completely mild light. So based upon the requirement, based upon the mood, they use different lighting, and sometimes they use chiaroscuro lighting, like artistic work, to add aesthetic value to the video. I can share this video to your fellow faculty member with audio. You can see it completely later on so that you will get to know about this little more better. Okay, I'll start sharing. So far making is concerned, these are all the different things which is with the support of the cinematography team, with the support of lighting team and sound team, sound professionals, live sound recordists, and different kinds of microphones like boom mic, shotgun mic, and lapel mic, sometimes condenser mic in the studio. So those are all different microphones used. There will be a noise filter whenever you're exposing yourself in the exterior part of a ground, like shooting in the exterior area. So to cut away the air blow or to cut away the external other noises, they will use filters. So those are all too much technical stuff. Uh, Particularly those kind of professionals like sound professional or camera professionals will be doing it much better than how we know about it or how we imagine about it. So in the three different process, pre-production to post-production, there are several things involved in filmmaking. Like in the beginning, you have to have a script for making the film. The script tells you the story, and there has to be a complete screenplay, dialogues, the visual story of everything as a full bound script. So in the beginning, in the pre-production part, what are the essential components you require? You need a story, you need a director, you will have a production team, you will have a cinematography and his assistants, and you will have sound professionals. Sometimes if you need online editors will also be there. In Hollywood practices and all, the story writer will be a different fellow and director will be a different fellow. In a country like India or in South India, normally the director himself writes a story, dialogues and screenplay for it. But there are different professionals work for it. Even in India, there are in some certain states like Kerala or Tamil Nadu or in Bollywood, they have been using different professionals for writing the story, writing the dialogues, writing the script and screenplay for it. So when he goes as a team, the director with his associate, co-director, assistant director, and the fund will be funded by the producer and team. And in the producer side, there will be the financial part will be on. He'll have a financier. Sometimes he himself will be the key person. He'll have the money with him, or sometimes he will need the support of a financial guy. So executive producer is somebody who takes care of the work of the producer in the field. The producer not necessarily has to come to the field to take care of everyday's work. So he will set the everyday's budget and he will tentatively figure out how many days the shooting is going to take part. So how many people would be involved in it, and the technicians, actors, supporting actors, and technician refers to the chief cameraman, cinematographer, and his assistant. For instance, focus puller, the crane operator, dolly operator, Jimmy operator, drone operator, like assistant cameraman.